So in this video, we're going to talk about ChargePoint. We're going to talk about this dollar level that was really important, not only from a technical standpoint, but from a survival standpoint as well. So before we get into the technicals, let's actually get into the news. So shares of ChargePoint fell 13% after the company got hit with a non-compliance notice from the New York Stock Exchange after the market closed on Friday. Now, this notice for non-compliance was because the stock has traded for less than $1 for 30 consecutive trading days. The notification does not immediately impact trading or lead to the company being delisted, but it's just a heads up. Now, ChargePoint is filing with the SEC that it will notify the New York Stock Exchange by March 5th that it plans to get into compliance with NYSE bylaws. More than likely, it's going to do a reverse stock split. It has 6 months to get back into compliance by getting to its share price over $1. Stock must also have an average closing price of $1 over a 30-day period. Now, ChargePoint will consider several options to lift the stock price above $1. Here we go, potential reverse stock split. Now, what a reverse stock split involves is reducing the share count and raising the share price without changing the market cap of the stock. It's a tool companies use to get their share price higher for a variety of reasons. Now, the other thing that's pushing pressure on ChargePoint is President Donald Trump's administration recently paused a $5 billion initiative put into place by former President Joe Biden's infrastructure bill to build electric charging stations on highways across the country. Now, additionally, ChargePoint is losing significant money and has seen revenue decline in the first 9 months of 2024 compared to the same period in 2023. At the end of the third quarter, ChargePoint had close to $220 million in cash equivalents and close to $300 million in debt, although there are no debt maturities until 2028. That's good for the bulls and the back holders. All right, so again, I thought this dollar level was going to hold. I thought price was bottoming out. I thought that price was just making a lower low, causing divergence, but I was dead wrong. And so we need to start from scratch on the charts. So if I just start from a blank page, first thing that jumps to mind is it's very subtle, but you have this drop, basing candle, and then the drop. And so that becomes, we're going to call that a weekly sell level. And what do you know? It's at that dollar level. Weekly sellers at $1. Let me just zoom out to the monthly just to see what things are looking like. All right, and you see this pivot low before the reaction, before the next impulse move down. That becomes a level where price is going to have some difficulty getting through. All right, so now let's go down to the daily chart. And nested within this weekly sellers level, you see this level, you have a drop, basing candles, and then a drop. That is a daily sell level. All right, so this is going to be a very difficult level for price to breach, but if they do a reverse stock split, well, price will probably be above these levels. But it all depends on what they actually do. Daily sellers at, we'll call that 94 cents. All right, so How low can price go? Well, the next target is going to be this 50-cent level. So if you have been holding the stock for quite some time, I am sorry. Typically, if a stock is oversold, can be more oversold. Typically, for conservative investors, if a stock is respecting trend line, it's going to continue to go down. So it's nothing good about the charts on ChargePoint. Fundamentals are bearish. And potentially when they reverse split the stock, that's going to be a shorting opportunity, right? Because fundamentally nothing's changed about the business. So let me know what you think. Is ChargePoint a buy, hold, or sell?